Hello everyone, welcome to another episode with me, Dial C for Comics. Today I want to show you something that I picked up the other day. I went to Walmart and I found some of their multi-packs up there by the trading cards. Now I've already opened these and bagged and boarded them, but I just want to show you some of the things that you can get out of there and some of the variants that you can get. I'm actually pretty happy with some of the stuff I got. I'm always excited to see what comes in these blind bags or multi-packs just because they always excite me to start a new series or see what kind of new things are out there. So, first one was a 3-pack of Marvel. The first one in there was Spider-Woman #1. Oh, that's kind of hard to see, but let me see if I can get a better image of it. There we go. Spider-Woman #1. Next to that one was a second printing of Valkyrie versus Bullseye. I don't know if you can see that right there. That's the second printing of Valkyrie versus Bullseye. And then we have the Symbiote Spider-Man. Symbiote Spider-Man #4, second printing. Now that was the first multi-pack. The next one started off with Avengers #27. Looks like it's part of Star Brand Reborn Part 1. It's kind of cool. I like to see when they bring in the new universe stuff. Civil War #0. I'm sorry, Civil War 2 #0. Now this one, I remember reading the graphic novel, and this is kind of a cool one, is the Clone Conspiracy, Dead No More. And if you get a chance to read that one, it has a few twists and turns in it that are pretty cool. I like that one. All right, next up is another Marvel one. And this is Marvel Empire #1. And next, I like the cover on this one. I don't know much about what's going on in the current universe, but the Star Wars #50. I think that one looks really cool. I like that cover a lot. And of course, I'm getting to some of my favorites here. These lenticular ones, if you can see that. This is Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #25. I always like these. I think these are really cool. Okay, another Marvel 3-pack. And this is X of Swords Creation #1 with the cool wraparound cover. I like these wraparound covers. It's just really cool. And next, one of my favorite characters probably the past couple years, Ghost Spider. I love this character. Loved her in the Into the Spider-Verse, and I love her now as a comic book character. She's just awesome, and that's #4. Here's another cool, I think on a cool cover is this Iron Fist #73. I just like that mug shot on the cover. Kind of reminds me of the old Marvel comics in the 80s, kind of these face things. So they had all the characters around it. I remember they did it for Transformers, some other characters, but yeah, it kind of makes me think of that. Next is another Marvel 3-pack. Now, this is one of my favorite teams, and I know they've been through a few changes, but the New Mutants, awesome team, and especially I'm excited about this one, because it looks like it mixes some of Generation X with Chamber and Mondo, and then it's got some of the older New Mutants, like, I think that's Sunspot, I think his name is. So, yeah, I love me some Generation X, and I love me some New Mutants, so I'm excited about this one. And this one's kind of older, but, you know, it's kind of cool too, though, is this Secret Wars #5 variant edition. I think that's a pretty interesting cover. Not my favorite, but it's pretty interesting. And finally, to round out the 3-pack, which I'm sure if you guys hear the news, it'll be happening soon, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #31. Supposed to be getting a TV show on Disney+. I'm excited about that. Now, another Marvel 3-pack, and this one is Strike Force #1. I'm interested in this one because it's got quite a team on it with Winter Soldier, Spider-Woman, Blade, looks like Hellstorm, and this is a variant edition cover, but that kind of team dynamic. It's interesting, almost like magic and maybe science magic. It's an interesting combination. Kind of waiting to see what happens with that one. Next, X-Men Gold #5, second printing. I don't know much about this series. I remember when the X-Men were actually back in the 90s, X-Men Gold and Blue, but I don't know much about this new incarnation of them. I'll have to see what happens in that one. And here's another second printing, Avengers No Road Home. And I don't know much about this one either, but I kind of like if that's the team dynamic of Hawkeye and Hulk and Rocket Raccoon and maybe fight Nightmare. I haven't seen Nightmare in a while, so I'm interested to take a look at that one. Now, another 3-pack. Now this I'm excited about. This is one of my favorite characters next to Spider-Gwen to come out of that Spider-Man multiverse. I know he's had a comic book before, but Spider-Man Noir. Man, Nicolas Cage doing the voice acting kicked it out of the park, and just this character is cool. I love the aesthetics of him, and he just, I don't know, something about him is really cool. I really love the Noir series when they did it with the X-Men, when they did it with Daredevil. That was great stuff. Great stuff. All right, here's another one of my favorite covers. Oh yeah, nope, that's not Infinity Gauntlet #1. It is actually Guardians of the Galaxy 246. I don't know if you can see it on there, but man, there's another one of those lenticular covers. Oh, so cool. So cool. And here's a character quite a few people will like. Not one of my favorites, but I think she had an interesting story in the Spider-Man game on the PlayStation 4 and the DLC, and that's Black Cat. This is Black Cat #1, second printing. Yeah, might be worth it to read. Never been one of my favorites. All right, another Marvel 3-pack. And this is Spider-Man #1 by J.J. Abrams. I'm kind of on the fence about this one. I don't want to set the bar too high or too low for this one, so I'm gonna go into it kind of with blind eyes and see what it's like. Next, I think this one's kind of cool. I like the cover. I like the Campbell artwork. And that's X-Men, The Wedding Special #1, second printing variant edition. And it's got stories by Chris Claremont, Mark Guggenheim, and Kelly Thompson. So those are all top-notch writers, so that'll be fun to read. Oh yeah, this is good stuff right here. Amazing Spider-Man, Threat Level Red, Part 1 by Dan Slott. Oh man, this gets into a crazy, fun storyline. And if you're reading current Spider-Man, you kind of know where this ends up. But yeah, this one's really cool. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but yeah, if you get some of these Amazing Spider-Mans, check them out. Those are good. All right, another Marvel 3-pack. And this is Road to Empire #1, the Kree Skrull War. Don't know much about this one, but something new. Ah, yes, here we go. Another Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. I really like this cover. It's very simplistic. I like, Moon Girl sitting on the Devil Dinosaur park ride. That's kind of cool. This is issue number 45. I like that one. I like that cover a lot, actually. And here is Amazing Spider-Man Hunted. Don't know too much about this one either, but I think it looks, I love the artwork in here, so I'm excited to read that. See what happens in that one. And another Marvel 3-pack. Here we go. Iron Man #1 variant edition. Always good to start off at #1, so good places any to start. Now this one I don't know about, but I'm excited for this. This is the Immortal Hulk #5 Director's Cut. So I think this is gonna be a really cool read. Just all the hopefully bonus things, almost like DVD extras in here. I'm really excited to see what kind of stuff they throw in here. And finally, in that pack is Avengers 690. This is the variant edition. And I think this is the one where Luke Cage marries Jessica Jones, I believe her name is. You'll have to correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong, but yeah, I believe they have a kid together too. It's been a while since I've read some Avengers, but yeah, this is exciting to read and see where they end up. Okay, also we got some DC, and the DC I believe came in a 4-pack. And so here is Batman number 89. If I remember reading about this one, I think this is the first appearance of Punchline, and this is the second printing of this one. But yeah, can't go wrong with Batman. Always good Batman stuff. Then Wonder Woman 75, another variant cover. Pretty cool. I like that one. Now here's a character that I really liked, especially when Stephanie Brown was Stephanie Brown version of her, and that was Batgirl. I really loved that Stephanie Brown series. I thought that was so good. But I mean, Barbara Gordon is great as Batgirl too, so I'm not going to complain. I love this Terry Dodson cover. Love that. And this is Detective Comics 1022. And I don't know too much about the Joker War. I've been kind of out of the scene for a few years reading, but if this is a prequel to Joker War, I guess I'll check it out. And then also on each of the DC ones, you get a mini poster, and that was the mini poster for that one is the Batman. All right, back to to Marvel. 3-pack, and here is Champions Outlawed #1. I love that cover too with Miles Morales on it. He's definitely one of those characters that has grown on me. I really like what they're doing with him. Very cool character. And Amazing Spider-Man #43. Oh yeah, very cool. Nice cover. Looks cool. Excited to read that one. Now here's what I was talking about with that Iron Fist one. This cover reminds me of when Marvel did their covers in the 80s for a month or so. I can't remember specifically, but this is how they would do it. They'd have a character in the middle on their title, and they'd have a whole going around like that, just framing their face in, and that reminds me of that. And this is a cool cover. I like this one. I don't even know what issue this is, but it's Thor. It looks cool. And finally, the last 3-pack from Marvel. Here is Tony Stark Iron Man #16, the Ultron Agenda. Man, that guy just can't stay dead, can he? Yep, that looks pretty cool. And a repeat. And this time I'll get it right. It's Civil War II #0, and this is the second printing, like I showed earlier. Yeah. And finally, I like this cover a lot, and this is Fantastic Four #1 variant edition. And I think that one's very cool. I like that, and I'm excited. All right, so that's it for today. I appreciate it if you would like, share, subscribe, comment, the usual stuff, and look for more videos, and thank you for watching.